Welcome back to another video, you lovely souls. Miss Kelly travels spiritually up in here. Thank you all, you beautiful souls who clicked on this video today. This video today will be a video that was requested from a lovely subscriber. How do you stand up for yourself? It's not always the easiest thing to be able to stand up for yourself. And if you're someone who normally gravitate towards standing up for yourself, are you doing it the right way? Like me, I used to never have a problem with standing up for myself because of my pride. Too prideful, you feel me? All that pride that I had. But the way I would respond, the way that I would react was also negative. Like, who's a better person in the situation, you feel me? So I got some powerful ways for you guys today on how you can easily stand up for yourself, baby. And they will back down, you heard? Hey, let's check this out. Before I jump into this video today, I want to say, always believe, my friends, that great things are headed your way, because they are. All you gotta do is believe it, my friends. Great things are headed your way right now. All you gotta do is believe it and stay open to receive it. Okay? Hey, check this out. Let's go ahead and jump into this video today. Like I said when I first started this video, I used to never really have a problem with standing up for myself. It was actually something that came normal to me because I didn't like being disrespected. And it also had a lot to do with how I was raised. And also the way I responded, which was not a response, but the way I reacted was in a way of tearing people down. I tore them down to make myself feel better inside for how what they said affected me. What they said, I let it inside. And I internalized it, and it affected me. So I was reacting quick on how to tear them down. And I hurt a lot of people doing this. And I also had to pay a lot of karma for this. Because there is a way to respond, not react in situations and being able to stand up for yourself. But a lot of you watching my video today probably understand where I'm coming from, because you probably was raised the same way or taught this same way. React, shut them down, let them know they got you messed up. You not finna talk to me like that. You crazy? You feel me? And then I would just start tearing them down from there. You know what I'm saying? And there is a way to like do this so you can actually shut them down, baby. And they will back off and understand that, hey, say, check this out. This such and such guy, they say, use me for example, man, Miss Kelly got boundaries now. I mean, she's not the same. Like, I mean, she means what she say. Your word is your bond. I want you to comment that down below in the comment section. My word is my bond. Say what you mean, baby, and mean what you say. And that's real talk. You see, a lot of us have been conditioned to believe that it's okay to people please. I know, me being a Libra, you know, I always people please because I just wanted peace. You feel me? And avoid all types of confrontation by all means. You feel me? So I would just people please to kind of like not rock the boat, to let things be, you know, cordial. You feel me? And just like agree with people for no reason. Have you ever noticed that? Hey, take a second, think about this for a second. Have you ever noticed that you might just be agreeing with people or just saying something like back without actually thinking, and it doesn't, like, you sometimes you get yourself into some shit that you can't even get out of, like you end up saying yes to some stuff you don't even want to do. Like if your boss say, hey, you want to work today, but you really didn't want to work and you just said yes. Maybe you wasn't even listening, or maybe you don't know how to say no, and you end up having to work and all you want to do is complain because now it's like, man, I wish I wouldn't have done this. And hey, just because you say yes and you want to say no, that day was just messed up. Ain't nothing go right. You feel me? Because that's a lesson that we have to learn. You feel me? And I just want, that really just came deeply from within to say to someone out there. Maybe that it was a message for someone out there. Matter of fact, it is a message for someone out there. So it's important to understand if you people pleasing, because this is one of the most biggest things that cause us to not be able to stand up for ourselves. You know, and you may be comfortable with people pleasing and putting people before yourself like I used to. For some people, standing up for themselves seems impossible. It doesn't come very naturally like some of us. You know, like going along to get along is what makes it easier for these types of people who may have a challenge to stand up for themselves. You know, it's not easy for them to do it. You know, they might think the best thing to do is like just go along with what they say. You know, like when I was a kid, I did that with my mom. I was like, I don't want her to blow up. I'm just gonna go along with what she say. Oh yeah, yep. But that destroys us over time. And a lot of us have done that as kids, and we're feeling that now today, because we need to look at it. And this video gonna give you confirmation today that if this is something somewhere hiding within you, you're gonna see it, my friends. So you may also be trying to avoid confrontation, like I mentioned as well a while ago, but this is all very unhealthy. This is all very unhealthy, as people will begin to walk all over you. And you know what? Believe it or not, like, I noticed when I look back and I think about that, like, people did start trying to get over on me. You know what I'm saying? I used to wonder, like, how I put myself in this situation. Like, how did I get put in a situation where people want to walk all over me? Like, they can't just walk all over me, but they try to see. I'm seeing them, like, trying to get over on me. Like, what can I do to get over on her? You know what I'm saying? Like, play me for a fool is what I felt like. And that, again, made me start to feel some type of way. So then I started treating them with all of whatever was negative to make them feel. I wanted them to feel what I was feeling, because it was messed up. You feel me? But, like, we can easily avoid all of this, bro, by really just standing up for ourselves and learning and knowing how to respond and how to stand up for ourselves, and also knowing what's going on within us. And look back and see how long you've been doing this. And most likely it's going to come from your childhood, my friends. And so, like, if you let people walk all over you, like I just explained, you're going to feel like resentment and anger. They're going to leave you feeling resentment and anger, you know, and sometimes you might feel rejected as well, because you let them walk all over you, because you're not standing up for yourself. And standing up for yourself, when you start to do it, like, you already feel guilty, like you start to feel guilty whenever you start to stand up for yourself, because it's something new. It's something unfamiliar. So it's going to make you feel some type of guilt inside, but you will get past this. I mean, y'all already know I'm all about keeping it real, but real talk, the more you practice this, and like, just, I'm not going to say, like, don't take this word in deeply what I'm going to say, but like, fake it and like believe that this is who you are. I'm standing up for myself. Believe these things that I'm telling you today, and really practice it and fake it until you become it. You feel me? Like, I'm not saying act it. I'm just saying, like, believe that it really is who you are. Like, you're someone who can stand up for yourself. I want you to comment that down below. I am someone who can stand up for myself in any situation. Comment that down below, especially if you're someone who struggles with this. I want you to really believe it and practice this, because this will become who you will be. You will stand up for yourself, and you can start avoiding all these things that you've been attracting into your life that feel like you're under pressure. And when people want you to do this, that, and the other, you don't want to do it. And you don't know how to say no, and you don't know how to stand up for yourself. So sometimes what you want to say, it just does not come out. It's like, I got the words, but it ain't coming out my mouth. You feel me? I have the words, but it's not coming out of my mouth. Why can't I speak what I'm thinking, what I want to say? Why can't I speak what I feel to them? You know what I'm saying? And that can be a challenge as well. And it usually comes from some type of fear, again, with rejection, or what if they leave me, or what if they don't want to be with me, or what if I won't have any more friends, or how will they look at me? Again, to me is fear, people pleasing, somewhere of that nature. So become aware of these things, my friends. So the things I want to tell you today, I want to start in by giving you a little something like that, little summary on how to stand up with yourself. Powerful ways to stand up for yourself. 1, take time and evaluate your own needs. You got to know what you actually want to be able to actually stand up for yourself. What is it that you want? What does you want? Do you want to go there? Do you don't want to go? Do you feel like helping them? Do you don't want to help them? You know, what do you want? Because what you want matters. It's not always about what everybody else wants. What you want to do matters. So know what you want. Another thing you got to watch out for is strive not to compare yourself to others. Like, if somebody, let's just say somebody putting in more work than you at work. You know what I'm saying? So you feel pressured to put in more work because they putting in more work. Say it's one of your friends or something. Or maybe you spend a lot of times going out hanging with your friends after work, and you start to notice you kind of like need to do your own thing because you're not really having that much fun doing this anymore. Or maybe it's with your family. Like you getting, let's say it's the holidays and you getting tired of following a certain tradition or a trend or whatever and going down there for the holidays. You kind of just want to do your own thing. No disrespect to others, but it makes you feel guilty inside, baby. Do what's best for you, okay? And don't compare yourself to others. Well, my cousin's gonna go over there with the family today. I mean, this weekend. That they might even call you, and when they call you, like, oh, you're not gonna go, and now you might start to feel guilty again and feel like you are obligated and you must have to go. Like you can't cater to your own self, bruh. You can cater to yourself. Know what you want and don't compare yourself to others. What others do, that's them. Comparison is it's bad. It's bad because we lose ourselves, we get confused, and it doesn't make us feel good, especially like, hey, one of the biggest comparisons in the world is like, oh, such as somebody the same age as you, and they may be in a different place in their career or might have more than you in life materially or whatever like that, and that makes you feel guilty or bad about yourself or make it feel like you supposed to have what they have, bro. Don't never compare yourself to other people and know what you want. So once you start to cater to your own needs, it will make stand up for yourself a lot easier. Once you know, respect, and understand your own needs, most likely you won't get caught off guard. You'll be present and more aware in these situations, okay? This will make things a bit easier for you. Say no. If your boss say, can you work today? If you don't want to work, say no. Because if you don't, eventually a lesson going to come across and you're going to wish you said no. And just learn the lesson and learn to say no. People are all afraid. Excuse me. A lot of us be getting scared sometimes to say no. Because I don't know about you, but when I was growing up, when I would say, if somebody be like, can you do me a favor? And I'd be like, what is the favor? And they would tell me the favor, and if I didn't feel like doing it, I'd be like, well, I really don't just feel like doing that right now. People would feel, they would get mad. Or maybe it was a family member, a mother, a friend, whoever, a sibling, like, if they asked you to do something and you didn't want to do it, if you said, no, just if you just said no, they started to feel some type of way. They might have yelled at you. They might have started to say, well, next time don't you ever ask me to do nothing for you. I ain't gonna do. I mean, like, they go off and out of control with it. And that may have happened to you whenever you were younger. So look back and see what causes you to be timid, or why is it not easy to say no? I know it for me. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It wasn't easy for me to tell people no because I felt guilty. Because especially if, like, say somebody need a ride somewhere. I remember what it felt like not having a car, so I felt like I had to say yes. You know what I'm saying? And you can feel when you want to do something for people genuinely versus when you feel pressure because you don't know how to say no. You can feel that you ain't obligated to nobody. And just because you experienced some tough times in your life, that relates to whatever situation it's hard to say no in, that does not mean you can't say no. Your tough times, your situation was number lessons. That is not who you are, my friends. And that's what I made a mistake in. And I would get caught off guard with that. Or if people wanted me to go somewhere with them, I didn't even know how to say no, and I would be tired. I really didn't want to go. I had other things to do. I needed to take responsibility of things in my life, but I never knew how to do that because I always felt like I needed to go. I was going to miss out on something, even though I really didn't want to go. You know what I'm saying? Or I just didn't know how to say no, but I felt like they was going to feel some type of way about me again because it came back to what happened with me growing up in my childhood. So if you don't want to go somewhere, if you don't feel like it, if you feel like you're going to be more stressful than relaxed, then choose what's best for you, my friends. You are not obligated to do what other people tell you to do. Say no when something feels not right to you. I mean, saying no can really be like a blessing for you. You might have was supposed to say no because a place where everybody went to, some shooting went down or some shit. You feel me? Some crazy stuff went down. You glad you said no. So no can be saving you, bro. It is powerful to say no. It's always powerful to do like what you feel. If you feel like, hey, yeah, I want to go, or hey, yeah, I'll do that. I don't mind doing that for them. You really feel that in your heart, then go do it. But if you feel like, nah, I'm just chilling, I ain't trying to do that. Mean what you say and say what you mean, my friends. I want you to comment that down below. I mean what I say and I say what I mean because this is key. Again, your word is your bond. You feel me? Like, believe it or not, like, people, when somebody mean what they say, like it's like you gain this respect. Like, people know, like, hey, say not to mess with you because you mean what you say. Like, it don't matter how much they try to be a pushover, no matter how much they try to get you to do something they want you to do, they already know if you said no, no means no. And it is what it is from there. And from there, they're gonna get silence. I ain't got nothing else to say. If they pressure you, stick to what you said and mean it, my friends. No, you are not obligated to respond to any request immediately. That's like, it's like when you feel like you're being put on the spot. So say you get a text message and somebody's like, do you think you can take me over here at 12 o'clock today? And you like, feel like you got to respond to that message right away. You do not. Think it through. See, do you really want to take them somewhere at 12 o'clock today? Do you feel like doing that? Are you enjoying your own time, or do you got something else going on? Is that going to put you in a bind? You feel me? And sometimes look at, is this a needy person that always needs something? You know what I'm saying? And like, or they always trying to walk, they so needy, like they know I'm going to say yes, so they try to walk all over me. Kind of see, because then again, you can kind of see the people you got in your life as well. And those are the type of people you might not want to be around, or they'll leave anyways once you begin to say no and put your foot down and start to stand your ground, because now they see, hey, I can't get something out of such and such no more. They change it up. Sure, I'm going to find somebody else to leech on. You feel me what I'm saying? Just giving you an example, bro, because these are things that I experienced for real. I mean, again, like, don't get yourself in a situation where it's going to upset and hurt you from within, or get yourself into something you really don't want to, be a part of, or you really don't want to go to. Just like if your family be like, they hit you up and they're like, hey, you need to come over here for Christmas. Christmas just passed. Hey, you need to come over here for Christmas. And you like, but I'm just going to do my own thing. I'm just going to sit by the fireplace and just kick it and read a book. You feel me? Just kind of drink some tea or whatever. I'm just going to chill. I'm not going to come. And they get upset and they feel some type of way. You are not obligated to have to go and do what they are telling you to do. You can do what you want to do, bro. I feel like we all been programmed the wrong way. And again, if you feel like you are unsure, then just wait. You don't have to respond immediately. Wait and think it through and see, do you really want to go down there? You feel me? Take the time to consider what's best for you. Do you really want to go down there? Or do you want to chill? Do what you want to do. We in a season where we got to do what's best for us, and we got to put ourselves first and stop giving our energy away to everybody else, bro. Because if we don't take care of ourselves, then we can't really create. We can't really do the things we really want to do in our life, because it starts with taking care of us. This our house. You feel me? We got to take care of us. We got to make sure our cup full before we can do anything for other people. Sometimes you might feel drained. You might feel tired. You might have had a long day, and people don't understand that. And you just don't feel like doing something. So if you feel tired, listen to your body. Be like, hey, you know what? I had a long day today. I'm not going to be able to, help you with that. I hope you get it figured out. But I had a long day today. I'm just going to kind of chill and relax and be to myself. If they feel some type of way, hey, they showing their true colors and they showing you who they are. Another thing you want to watch out for that kind of may to help you like stand up for yourself is like, don't operate under assumption. Okay, you don't have to answer any personal questions if you don't want to. Another thing I noticed about the mind, it loves to create stories and creates all these assumptions about things. How many of you have noticed your mind drifting off with a whole damn story? You know what I'm saying? You know those thoughts that take you on a whole damn story. Some of you weren't even thinking about. It just appeared in your mind mysteriously. Just appeared in your mind and took you, start telling you all these things, take you on a journey. See, those are those things that start creating thoughts, turn to things, and they create your reality. That's a message to someone out there, bro. Hey, redirect your mind and focus back on where you are and in the present moment. Don't let your mind create a story for you. My mind used to always create all types of assumptions as well about other people. Like, so if I was going to have some friends over back then, my mom would be like, oh, they was talking about you. Oh, they had so much to say about you. And I didn't know I was in my thoughts. And I would sit there and listen to that. And I would believe that shit. And when they come, I'm feeling some type of way. It's almost like somebody called and told me this shit. This shit was all in my own head. And I believe this shit. This is a lot of what's going on in the world today, you guys. So know that when you are doing this and you are making these changes, people will have their own assumptions about what you're doing, following their thoughts. And know that a lot of times your thoughts are what's making you feel that guilt from saying no or not want to do something for somebody because you don't have time, or because you feel tired, or whatever the cause might be. A lot of times it's your thoughts trying to tell you, oh, you wrong for that. You should go do that for them. Oh, they was there for you. Try to make you feel bad about yourself. So make sure you are always observing your mind, your thoughts, because you are not your thoughts. A thought is something that suddenly appears into your mind. You weren't even thinking that shit. Have you ever noticed that, my friends? Message to a lot of you out there. That came through, you heard? So you don't have to operate under assumption. You don't have to answer personal questions if you don't want to. Like, when are you going to get married? Say you eating dinner with friends or family or whatever, and they be like, so when are you going to get married? When are you going to have kids? You're still single. You still don't have any kids like John or whatever. And I don't know who John is, so no disrespect to John. I love you, John. I'm just saying, and you feel like Dang, like they put you on the spot. Let me tell you something. This one right here, big for a lot of y'all out there. Shut it down before the discussion even goes any deeper. Smile and say, I'd rather not speak on that topic. I don't want to speak to that. You feel me? If they pressure you and to like, well, why don't you want to get married or whatever, take how it resonates in your life, whatever they do to try to pressure you, then you'll tell them, I'd rather not speak on certain questions like that. It don't sit right with me. You feel me? So please respect my boundaries and keep that smile. I'd rather not answer certain questions like that, okay? So it doesn't just sit right with me. It don't feel right with me. So please respect my boundaries, okay? And sometimes you get them types, especially family, who will make this stuff heated up. So when you feel like it's getting hot in here, shout out to Nelly. When you feel like, man, it's getting hot in here, I can't stand the heat, get off the court, baby. Walk away. This is self-care. There's nothing wrong with this. Take a walk. Get out in nature. Go for a walk. Don't even say nothing. Silence. Get up. Go. Go for a walk and get your mind right, baby. And this is self-care, okay? And that walk sometimes gets that point across. Like, they'll be in there saying, man, I guess they don't really want to talk about that. They'll start to feel that guilt within themselves. You'll leave them with their own questions and make them feel what they was trying to make you feel. You feel me? Like, dang, they're going to sit there and be like, dang, I guess maybe we went too far. Or you going to have them cons that got something to say. Like, I don't see why that made them feel that way or whatever, because they still feeling guilty. But at that point, it's none of your problem. You taking care of you, going for that walk, getting you some self-care, and getting your mind back right. Okay, this is what it takes sometimes, bro. It really does. It really does take for you to actually do these things. Walk away, baby. This is a point getting across to them. Sometimes silence is the key. You will feel guilty at first because it's new to you. Everything that you're doing is new. So you will feel this guilty. I would feel like butterflies in my stomach. I'd feel right, a little pressure right here. And sometimes if your throat chakra's blocked, that's also why the words won't come out. Or like if you lost your voice when you were a child because you were never heard, that may be another thing why your words won't come out, but you got this. Just push through these things. You know what I'm saying? Stand tall with confidence, you guys, because believe it or not, if you walk like this, it's like people read you, like body language. They read your body language. So if you like walk like this or sit like this or walk with a slouch or walk down low or how, you know what I'm saying? Like people, it's like they like feel like they're like try to gravitate to like see if they can get all over you, walk all over you. Something about, I deeply don't know the deep meaning of it, but it's just like they judge you. I feel like look at you and like look at you how you're walking and judge you from it. So change your walk. Walk with confidence. Even if you don't feel confident, baby, walk with your head up high and walk that walk standing tall. That right there just shows that confidence that you have within yourself, and people, they won't mess with you. It's just something about it. They will not mess with you. So remember to stand tall and walk with confidence. And if you feel like you got something to say to somebody, bro, don't hold back. Don't sugarcoat how you feel. Tell them how you feel. Think before you speak. Take deep breath and rehearse this shit. Practice this stuff. Like, shit, I'm going to say, look, this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to tell them like this. Write it down, rehearse it, and let them know. And don't sugarcoat it to make them feel good. Let them know how you feel, because you need to get this off of your chest so you can be heard. Rather they understand, rather they accepted what you said, rather they get angry, react, or whatever, you let it go. You got it out of you, and it needed to be said. So don't sugarcoat what you got, how you feel, and how you what you want to tell someone. Just let them know. You ain't got to cuss them out. You ain't got to do nothing. Just let them know how you feel. You feel me? It don't got to be sugarcoat. Like, look, I feel like real talk. I feel like what you said was just straight rude, and it really just rubbed me the wrong way, and it kind of like made me feel some type of way, and I'm not really sitting right with that. And I just want to address, like, why you do that? Can you let me know so I can help understand why you feel this way? You feel me? Straight up like that, in a very calm manner. There's ways of handling things, you guys, and these things will help you stand up for yourself. These are powerful ways that you can apply in your life today that will help you stand up for yourself. Be assertive and not aggressive. You can stand up for yourself without tearing them down. Like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, you ain't got to belittle them or target them at things that you see their flaws or their downfalls. You ain't got to target none of that. You ain't got to do none of that. You can really just tell them be assertive with it. People get assertive and aggressive mixed up, when being assertive is just you speaking, just like I said to you, coming from a calm place, coming from a heart place, you feel me? Not from a place of reacting and just saying any damn thing. Because man, I've said so, I look back in my past, I'm like, man, no wonder why I used to feel so much guilt, because I done said so much shit not thinking from reacting. I felt some type of way. I felt some type of way within. I used to be like, man, why I say that, bro? I ain't even have to say it like that. Because sometimes I hear a little too deep. I said the wrong things. My, words are cutthroat. And it's just not right. And everybody got a consciousness. Those of us who got one, you feel me? We feel that because we know better. We know that wasn't right. But sometimes it's not easy to go apologize. And sometimes it's what's done is done. And it's words scar people sometimes. So it's like, then you're going to pay for that. You feel me? So yeah, be assertive and not aggressive. You don't have to tear them down, because at the end of the day, who's the bigger person? On top of that, it doesn't cause anger, all types of things within you. It's like, you start to feel real good when you start doing these types of things. Act it out in front of a mirror. Look. Act it out. Whatever you're going to do or however you're going to say it, act it out in front of the mirror. Like, so this is just builds up more confidence. Okay, look, I'm going to tell them like this. Look, if they ask me today, do I want to go to the park? If they ask me today, do I want to go shopping at the mall right after work? This one I'll be like, hey, look, they're going to be like, hey, do you want to go shopping at the mall? Like, no, I kind of don't. I got some things I need to take care of today. So I'm just going to go ahead and go straight home. And they're like, but why? Why don't you want to go with us to the mall today? You think you're too good to go to the mall? No, I'm just going to go ahead and take care of what I need to take care of. But you guys have fun and just keep it pushing. Hey, straight up like that. It is what it is. After that, they feel some type of way. That's on them. That ain't on you. See how kind that was, bro? Real talk. So act it out in the mirror like, hey, this how I'm going to say this today. You feel me? I used to do that all the time. I used to always prep what I'm going to say to somebody. You feel me? Especially when if it's more, I ain't gonna say heated conversation, but something that's more challenging for you. Really act this out in the mirror. Like if somebody wants you to do something for them, act out in the mirror like, hey, I gotta check my schedule. You feel me? Especially if you're someone who is indecisive, stall for a minute and see what comes up for you. Normally what's coming up is from your intuition. Stall for a minute. Somebody asks you, well, can you go drop Jim off? I don't know Jim. You feel me? Love you, Jim. Will you go drop Jim off at daycare today for me? I can't get to it. Stall for a moment and stall for a moment and what you feel that comes up, then respond with that. Like I said, normally you are tapping into your intuition. That's why we do these types of things, so you can tap in into your intuition and give off what you really want, what you really feel. You feel me? Besides like just feeling like you got to cater to these people, you obligated to them, or you have to do it. You don't. These are all the main things of why we we face a challenge of standing up for ourselves. You feel me? So decide beforehand what you'll say. Prep for it. Stand your ground. Look in the mirror, like I said to you today. And mean what you say. And some will not like your change, right? Some will not like your change, and they will react to what you say. Because like you're setting boundaries, you're standing up for yourself, and they're going to react. Just ignore that behavior. Don't internalize it. Don't take it personally. Don't take it into your world. That's just them. They're going to react because they can't get what they want. As you notice, a lot of that happens on the planet today. That's why this video is so powerful. So ignore their behaviors. Ignore the behavior, basically. Ignore their response, like, that type of stuff. You can ignore that, okay? As long as you were respectful and how you acted, you're perfectly right. Learn to feel uncomfortable disagreeing with others. If it's somebody that's your people, if they really rock with you, they will understand and respect your boundaries, and they will understand and respect why you feel the way you feel, and that you just being yourself. They will respect you genuinely. If not, deuces. You heard? Hey, I hope this video was very helpful to many of you souls out there, as many of us have struggled or struggle today with standing up for ourselves. Here's some powerful ways that can get you going today, baby. They'll back down then, you heard? Share this video with anyone you want to share this video with. If you like this video and you found messages here and it resonated with you, hit that like button, baby, so we can get this video out to more lovely souls like yourself who are looking for this message, you heard? If you're watching the Pure Clarity Mindset channel, consider tapping into the full awareness, love, and light that I share here with you guys each and every day on my channel by hitting that subscribe button and that bell, baby, so you get all my newest videos that I drop. Join the Pure Clarity Mindset family, because on this channel, we getting our mind right, baby. Real talk. I love you guys, and you deserve to stand up for yourself, bro. Don't give anyone your power. You feel me? No more reacting. Take some deep breath and stand your ground. Say what you mean and mean what you say, baby, and watch your life start to make some profound changes and how great you will start to feel from within. I love you guys. Y'all already know I'm rocking with you. Come back to see me, baby. Miss Kelly Travel Spiritually. Checking out. Peace, love, and light to all of you lovely souls.